Cook committed political suicide. Last week was an eventful one. Zimbabwe celebrated its 38th independence anniversary. Vice President Constantino Chiwenga fired over 15,000 striking nurses, and the MDCT faction led by Thokozani Cook held its inaugural Congress in Bulawayo. The firing of striking nurses and Cook's holding of her convention, which chose her as president unopposed, might have a bearing on the forthcoming polls, but for different reasons. First of all, it marks the last time Cook will be elected member of parliament, as she stands no chance against MDC Alliance leader, Nelson Chamisa. Just the beginning of the end for Cook. Secondly, she also cannot garner meaningful votes as a presidential candidate, as she will be overwhelmed by both Chamisa and President Emmerson Mnangagwa. In short, Cook buried her career by holding the ill-fated Congress at the weekend. There will be no more Cook to write or talk about in mainstream politics after the elections. She committed political suicide. As Cook buried her political career, Chiwenga joined the fray by dismissing striking nurses, who have been underpaid for decades. Debate is still going on who is wrong between the government and nurses. Controversy also continues on the way forward. But with regards to elections, the ZANU-PF's new government, which I now choose to call New Dispossession Government, shot itself in the foot. All the dismissed nurses will not vote for ZANU-PF. Nurses are not slaves, even though they in the essential services category. They must be given reasonable salaries and allowances. The simple mathematics of last week's developments can be rounded or summarized as follows: Cook will subtract Chamisa's presidential vote, but will eventually emerge the ultimate loser with completely no political future. While all this was happening, Chamisa had a huge boost when thousands of people gathered at Kondo Deep in rural Chipinge for his rally on the same day Cook was addressing a small group of people, some of whom could hardly chant the MDCT slogan. Yeah.